It's already late October. I've been deep in it. I've been doing so many deliveries, bro. I've been hiking and driving and zip lining and commuting all over the Outback. And I don't mean this Outback. It's so stupid. I've been playing a lot of Death Stranding since my last video, but strictly as a research opportunity. I'm not just gaming mindlessly, I'm doing serious research here. And my rationale is you have to consume good art to become a better artist. Maybe. I don't know. I just want to be like Kojima, bro. So we're just going to cut to the chase. No yapping today. This isn't one of those revivalized videos. What I wanted to do was create a short series of animations using Death Stranding as kind of a vibe case study. So I identified 3 central themes that I wanted to explore because of how the grid worked on Instagram. Even though they changed it for desktop, now it's 4. Why would they make the grid 4? Anyways, those themes that I identified were deliveries, timefall or rain, and landscape. Now here's a little personal lore for me. Death Stranding 2 actually released the same week my favorite designer released her first sneaker with Nike, which also happened to release on my birthday. So it was kind of this little serendipitous instance of worlds colliding, and I thought the vibe of Hane's sneaker really fit Death Stranding's vibe quite well. So first up was the delivery component. In Death Stranding, as we know, deliveries are sacred, revered even. So I wanted to reinterpret the distribution center as a sort of holy place, a place that fully acknowledges the degree of importance that deliveries play in the Death Stranding universe, while also maintaining the game's general vibe and aesthetic. The delivery terminal is situated at the edge of a long concrete pathway, suspended hundreds of feet above the warehouse below. And I wanted to make the delivery experience kind of like a ritual, like a holy ritual. So the delivery containers themselves are shaped almost like a church altar. And the whole process of releasing the cargo is very symbolic. This was definitely the most extensive of the 3 parts of this case study. And that's because I thought this space was really special and deserved a lot more attention put to it. There were a lot of details I put into this space, and I really wanted to emphasize the magnitude and sense of scale of this distribution center. The second part was a detailed look at timefall. Now I actually like rain. I think rain can even evoke a very interesting, good vibe. But at the same time, I also wanted to maintain the sense of danger that comes with timefall. So even though this scene might look beautiful, it's really from the point of view of someone hiding from the timefall in BTs. And they're probably terrified in this scenario. And then of course, I wanted to mimic the iconic handprint effect, this time using the sole of Hane's sneaker. And I obviously took a lot of creative liberties to make the sole more recognizable. And then the last collection was actually the first set of animations I made for this case study. I think there's a peculiarity to the landscapes in Death Stranding. I talked about this in my revitalized video, but I really love the contrast between beautiful natural landscapes and the bizarre human architecture you see throughout the world. And for the second animation in this collection, I featured the bizarre sandalweed plant from Death Stranding. And this is pretty simple. I just added a noise modifier on the X and Y rotation of this plant to simulate wind. And then I also rigged the shoelaces, which allowed me to animate them bobbing up and down with the plant. Just fun little details. And I say all this to say this was good practice. Just picking a subject and deciding to go all in with your grid and animations is really fun. And I definitely learned and grew a lot. But yeah, that was a quick video today. Just wanted to pop in, give you a little behind the scenes of my latest project. And hopefully a lot more from me coming soon. Oh, my forehead is huge, bro. Thanks for sticking around. Oh my God, bro, my forehead is massive.